I've always been asked what should be the first step when trying to get your career started in the music business. The first step that any new artist should take is developing a strong stage show. The reason I say that is because it's the source and it's the destination of every music career. You take American Idol for example, right? The judges don't really ask the contestants to bring in a CD so that they can listen to how they sound. They ask the contestants to audition with a live performance. They're looking at their demeanor, they're looking at their confidence, how they walk in, they're looking at they're trying to listen for their vocal intonations. They're looking at a full package, the visual as well as the audio. And by working on a live stage show, it gives the artist the ability to develop the full package as opposed to just the audio. So the live performance, it's the source of people noticing your talent, for one. And in terms of the destination now, you know, when someone asks what type of career do you want, or what do you want to happen in your career, the normal answer is I want to perform for the thousands in a big stadium, right? So selling a lot of CDs is merely a means to an end. Selling a lot of CDs allows you to perform for a lot of people in a stadium. So you won't really get there until you really develop a strong stage show. So the first thing that any new artist should be working on is how to perfect and how to really develop their stage show so that one, they can engage their audience, and number two, they can actually develop their character, develop their demeanor that you won't really get from recording a CD. See, when you're on stage, you're actually interacting with the crowd, right? So you have this personality about you. You have a way that you talk to people. You have a way that you connect with your fans. And when you look back on your performance live, you see how you look, you see how your body language is, you see how you're interacting with the crowd, you see how you sound, you actually hear how you sound as well. You actually see more and you're able to critique yourself on a much broader level than you are from just hearing a recorded disc. Also, it also gives you the confidence and it lets you kind of, you know, figure out who you are as a person, so that when you actually go to record the CD now, you kind of have an idea of who you are as an artist, and you can take everything that you learned from the stage to the recording studio now. You see what I'm saying? So if you look at all the great performers, all the great entertainers, you know, from Garth Brooks, Michael Jackson, James Brown, Elvis Presley, KRS-One, all of these people are great performers. They are known for putting on a great stage show, doing great videos. They know how to give a proper visual as well as a proper audio. You know, a great entertainer appeals to as much senses as possible on an emotional level as well as the physical, right? And by having that strong stage show, you're actually giving yourself the ability to hit as much senses and emotions as possible in your fans and your consumers. The other part of it now, on a more practical level, is it's a great networking tool. As somebody who doesn't have anything recorded, sometimes it may be very difficult to connect with a producer or an engineer or an A&R or a promoter, whatever it is. I mean, you know, this game is really about networking. You have to know people, and it's a lot harder when you're trying to say, you know what, I need a producer, you know, come produce for me, or come engineer for me, or come sign me. You're shopping yourself to people that are being shopped by a million other artists. So you want to set yourself up in a way where the people are coming to you, right? Because when they come to you, you have a bit more leverage. So how do you do that? Performing. Performing at every performance, not every, but a lot of performances, there are people that are involved in industry that are there. You have the A&R at a performance, you'll have producers at a performance, you'll have other promoters at a performance. And if you do a great stage show, these people will then approach you and say, hey, you know what, that was a nice show. And now you have the leverage to say, you know what, I've been looking for a producer, you know, are you willing to work with me? The ice has already been broken. So by you giving a good stage show, if you're a shy person, it breaks the ice for you to meet more people in the industry. It breaks the ice in terms of you having to not shop around the people anymore, because now they're coming to you, and it gives you that leverage and it helps build a relationship on a more positive note.